Hello and welcome people to this tiny tutorial on how to fix the brightness levels of MP4 clips in Sony Vegas. Now, um, whenever you work with Sony Vegas, you may run into an issue where if you drop an MP4 file into your project, it will inexplicably become brighter. Just to demonstrate, this is what the clip looks like. You can see this area here is actually... Let's try this again. Um, yeah, loading screens. Yeah, you can see that this area here, for example, is the letterboxing. It will disappear soon. And well, the bottom line is that this area is supposed to be dark. Now, let's take this exact same clip and drop it into Vegas, and let's see what it does with it. And just for comparison's sake, I will go to the exact same spot, or at least as exact as I care to get it. There. It doesn't take an eagle eye to notice that there is something wrong here. Um, all of the dark area in this picture has been washed out. And before, I always fixed it by adjusting the brightness and contrast levels, and that's a lot of work. And I had to do it per every clip that per every video that I made. However, there is an easier solution, and you find it underneath this option, Video Output FX, which is above your preview, and you go to Levels. And once you have added levels, you can choose the preset that comes with Sony Vegas, which is called Studio RGB to Computer RGB. And look at this now. The letterboxing is actually black now. There is still some things that you may need to fix due to the analog conversion if you're working with analog recordings. But at the very least, you are getting the clips exactly the same way as you recorded them, and you don't have to fix that on top of actually editing it. So this is an easy way to actually get the clips into Vegas exactly how you recorded them. Just to give you an example of what I mean by analog conversion, I will switch to another profile, to another video that I've made before. It may take a while to load. There we go. Now, just for the lulz, I will disable everything that I've done. You can see, even without a comparison, just how washed out this looks. And just to make it even more apparent, I will crop this clip right about here, just so you can get a view of what a dark area of what the black levels should actually look like. Now, Studio RGB. And when we do that, you can still sort of notice like a green tint on the video. It may not show in the YouTube version of this clip, but you can still fix this by adjusting the brightness. I should also mention that using Video Output FX from above here will apply the properties onto every clip that is on your timeline. So you don't have to apply it to every clip separately, and also you do not need to have it applied after the clips have been dropped into your timeline. So what that means is you can basically create one template, like for example how I did it, a default template, which contains no clips, but already has this setting enabled. And anything that I dropped into here, let's just take this clip as an example, will already have the level settings applied. And you don't have to worry about doing that manually for every future video. You just have to start with the default template and then save it as a different file, like so, and save, and then work from there. So yeah, this is how you fix the brightness and the contrast issue when inserting clips into Vegas. I hope that my video will be helpful to you alls.